Hey everyone, I'm Captain Forrest Falcon. Welcome back to Majora's Mask Randomizer Craziness. So, last time we finally got to exploring the mountains, and we've got a ton of stuff up here. All of it, like, really good. The one problem is we don't have anything to help us get much further than we have. So, we just need to we're hoping for some more progress items, like specifically like dungeon songs. But I guess there is another thing I haven't quite taken into account is the fact that we do need more keys to actually get further in some of those dungeons. Because so far it's only like a Stone Tower Temple that actually has given us that many keys. I don't think we've even gotten keys from some of the other dungeons. Although they don't have that many. And Snowhead, I don't even think you really need more than one of the keys. I think there's only the two. So we can thaw him out if we wanted to, but I don't think it gives us anything. We really just came up here for... Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so we're just here to check and see if we can get the song right now. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured that we probably would need to be able to actually play the song in order to get the item here. So all we can do is we can make the hot spring water, which isn't actually anything useful, unfortunately for us. What was that? What is that? Is that just like a rock on the ground or crystal thing? I guess it is. Yeah, so I don't think there's any pickup for us in here, besides the snowballs that were at the top. So in that case, it looks like we're back to exploring just a few more areas. Oh my gosh. He tried to do a dive, but that did not work out for him. Okay, maybe I should have put the fairy in a bottle, because isn't that the hot spring water? I don't know if there's anything we really need to thaw out here, but you never know. It can be nice to have. Okay, so... Oh. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Trying to roll into the tree is just an absolutely monumental task sometimes. Especially for Fierce Deity. Hitting bats is also an impossible attack. Blah. So you know what? I guess we're forced to use Zora Link here. Like, where are you? Seriously? Maybe the boomerang things aren't so bad after all, because apparently they're the only attack I have that can actually hit things. Okay, seriously? I don't even know if it's worth rolling into the tree. Okay, fine. Fine, game. Fine, make it absolutely stupidly impossible for me to do a simple job of rolling into a tree. Respawn this stupid bastard. Yeah, this attack at least is going to actually kill him. Do I even bother with this tree? I'm determined. Oh my gosh, I actually rolled into the tree. So it is an actual thing, and there was something in the tree. I don't know if it's something that's factored in. I might need to try rolling into some trees in other areas. Because you never know what could possibly be the missing item. These rolling snowballs. There's no way they factor in, right? No, that would be insane. To have items inside the rolling snowballs that could count towards progression. I'm gonna just assume no, because we've gotten hearts, we've gotten magic, nothing else that would suggest otherwise. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. How many songs now? We've gotten more ice traps that are songs than we have actually gotten songs in this. We got one song, New Wave Bossa Nova. That's it. Every other song that we've come across has been a huge, gigantic troll. Okay, and the video may have lagged a little bit there. I only just spotted it now, so hopefully that doesn't cause any trouble. Man, 3 snowballs and there was nothing in them. It would be so easy if we could just punch the tree, but nope. Here I am just coming along and figuring I better roll into this tree because there could be something in it. Nope. Next one up. I'm gonna assume that at the very least, I'm gonna know for certain that I've covered every single tree along this path. This has not been the greatest run up here. We've had some good luck in the mountains, but Snowhead has just not been good fortune for me at all. Okay, we've got arrow. One of these is going to be a fairy, because it seems like the one that's a fairy always remains the same. Yeah, that's the fairy one. The fairy one is always the fairy. So one more snowball, and then we'll... That's it. Okay. No, that's not the one I need. Why do I keep on putting, like, the Goron mask there over the Fierce Deity? Is that just, like, instinct? But at the very least, we've got the warp. We've got all the warps we need. But I don't think there's anything else that we can really do in the mountain at this point in time. Unless we do the... Like, we could go to the racetrack, but I don't even know if there would be anything there while it's snowing. But it's still worth a check. Okay, we're gonna run out on the ice platforms here, just have a quick look. So that's just a blue rupee, so we don't need to bother coming here. Okay. There is one thing I should remember to take care of, and that's the old man, because we can get the song. We have talked to the child, right? I'm assuming so. So hopefully we can thaw him out and he'll give us the song, and that'll be that. And then we don't have to worry about this check anymore. Yeah, so yes, we're actually Darmani. Come on. Oh my gosh, is he not gonna do it? Or does the game just skip it? Because that's the stupid thing, is we got the song automatically, so... Oh man, perfect timing there to not open the door. So the thing is that the sun's already asleep, so he's not... So we can't tell him that, oh, your son's crying and needs a lullaby. So does that mean that check is just off the radar? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's dumb, but I guess because of that, we can't get that check, so that doesn't count. I'm assuming. I would be so frustrated if that ends up being something relevant. It's fine as long as it's not relevant. Anyway, next stop, the Goron racetrack. Okay, well, I can just test this one more time really quick since he's right beside the hot spring water. The quote-unquote hot spring water, actual fairy instead. Yeah, so no matter what, he's not going to bother us anymore. He's not going to let us help him whatsoever. So unfortunately, we just can't get that check. I'm gonna assume the game counted for that. Oh, we didn't get these, did we? I guess not, but we sure got that ice trap. Okay, one more tree to roll into. Really hope this tree rolling is actually relevant to me and not just me messing around and just wasting time, desperately trying to roll into every single tree in the game. So there's just one important thing that matters here, and that's whether those magic jars, those magic refill jars, if they actually show up when it's still winter time. I swear, the number of times I'm going to accidentally repause it immediately. Okay, so we'll take this slow and careful. We just need to double check around here. No jars around here. So if because if the magic jars are here, then this is a huge, huge area to check out. Because all of these, every single one, is a check. Every single one of those is a gosh darn check. So there is a very decent chance that we might actually get what we need here. Like, look at this. More magic. More ice traps. I must have put like a high number of ice traps or something. At the very least, we're going to have a full heart container by the end of this road. Anyway, doing this now is a lot easier than in the middle of a race. And much more fruitful than we would have gotten during the race, too. Just because the whole race is just like one check. Like, we're getting the bottle with gold in it, and that's it. These trees don't have anything. There's no way. There's no way those are checks. I refuse. Refuse to believe that. We got more. That was our first stray fairy from the Stone Tower Temple. This is all just going to be gold Skulltulas and stray fairies, isn't it? Green rupee. Red rupee. Another gold Skulltula. We're really going to get that number up there. There's not that many magic jars left. In fact, these the last ones? No, there's still some up ahead. This might be it, though. Got rupees, got magic, and a heart piece. Is there one more set of jars? I think that was it. I'm pretty darn sure that was the last one. So, no wait, there's ones right here at the finish, but this should be it. These last three checks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All of these checks right here, and not a single one of them was actually important. Look, you got the powder cakes and everything, but this all ended up just being a dead end. Man. I'm glad that I remembered to check this, though. Because, let's see, we're now up to 11 Swamp, 10 Ocean. We still haven't found the Clocktown Stray Fairy. We've gotten almost half of Woodfalls. And we didn't find a key here, did we? That's like an earlier key. I hope so. I hope I didn't find a key. If I found a key somewhere along the way and was not paying attention, I'll have to double check that. Because that would be concerning if it wasn't just like me finding one of the keys from earlier. And interesting, the jars do not respawn. So they just disappear like regular jars as opposed to previous ones, which I feel like would respawn. Or maybe that was only the ones that are in the goat fight that actually respawn. So if there's not anything else to do, I think, keyword think, that it might be time to restart. Because we can't get... I think it's important to do the whole Romani quest. I'm curious if it's possible we'd get opponent even without having the song, but I somehow don't think that's going to work. Anyway, I haven't been doing any of the things that are dailies. We didn't do the Granny quest yet, so it's probably best to just restart from the first day. I'm pretty darn sure... Yeah, hi Goron Lake, nice to talk to your belly. It actually looks like, with his nipples there, it looks like a face there. He's like a weird, round Mr. Saturn. Yeah, that's like if they did Mr. Saturn in a 3D Mother game and it came out horrible. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if for Mother 3 it's like they showed that and said, here's our design for Mr. Saturn, and they're just like, we're canceling this game. We can't do this. This would be a crime against nature. So now we have a bunch of things to do. First of all, we can actually do the Honey and Darling minigame now. And oh, I don't have money. Well, that's okay. I have infinite money. Yeah, it's great. Let me just go to my personal bank account. The pile of grass. Just this little area of grass here. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Oh, and we can also do the shooting mini game. We can also do this. We can do both shooting mini games because we have the bow now. I'm not looking forward to that, honestly. I feel like the controls are going to be a bit finicky for me. Okay, yep. Let's give this a shot. Let's see if my skills are still on par. Okay, so wait for it. Okay, we're good. We're in a good spot here with how it's going. That's fine. We'll get that one on the next round. It's always a little bit harder when it's not low to the ground, when it gets high like that. Because then it's kind of like I'm trying to account a bit for how it's going to change as it's spinning around. Like, especially once it gets faster. So I think I missed some of those just because I was like trying to factor in the speed ahead of time. And I really don't want to try moving during this. I think it's just better to wait it out and line it up. Yeah, basically it's just get on the edge and then just don't move and just time out the bomb shoes. Oh, thanks. Great. Great. What are we? This is Undertale's snail race. Am I just gonna get... Am I never gonna get my money back? Okay, well that's taken care of. Now it's time for the archery minigame. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure we get both rewards for doing it. Actually, maybe it's entirely a mistake for me to be trying to do it perfect first time. I don't remember if... So, I'll keep this run going even if I screw up. Because, just on the off chance that maybe I actually need to do it 2 times anyway. Because I don't remember if there was a shortcut for something that I did not activate or not. Okay. Technically, we can still do this. It's gonna be... Okay, now we can't. But we did get the record. So we got the record. He hit a 42. Got a green rupee. Now we'll do it again, and now I've got to do it perfect. Yeah, high score 42. Good luck. And then... Speed. That was just muscle memory kicking in. So it was like, I'm going to switch it up. And then it's like, my brain is just like, nope. It's this way. Every single time. Okay, this is it. I knew it. And the one that I said wasn't the problem ended up being the problem that time. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then go for here. 1, 2, 3. And back. Got him. There we go. Woo. Still got it. I mean, it took me like forever to actually get it done, but still got it. And it's not even enough to get a heart container, but at least we're getting close. Oh boy, that's one of those down. Also, let me just that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I think that's it for the games in town that we needed to do. Except for one thing that I want to try and take care of here. Is Mr. Postman home yet? Okay, he's out delivering a letter, so we can do that later. So just gotta keep in mind he'll probably be back in, like, 4. I think 4 is when he gets back. But so we can get the powder keg now. Wow. You know, this is actually the first time where it's gonna be worth it to get money out of my bank here. It's actually gonna be worth it. Because this is actually closer. Except for the fact that, again, the issue of accidentally pressing through it too many times. Oh my gosh, it would have been honestly faster to just run over and grab the money there at this rate. But we got it out. We succeeded. But it's like part of me is now like, oh, now I would have to like withdraw all that money and get the 500 rupees. But boy, those are expensive powder kegs. Thankfully, that isn't a factor for us. So we can now do day 1 Romani Ranch stuff. So there's that. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, didn't we get the bunny hood? And then I was like, oh wait, no, that was like, yeah, that was yet another one of those fake out masks. Okay, there we go. Drop it down. We don't have any arrows, do we? Well, I guess we won't worry about that. We'll get arrows eventually. So I can't remember. Is there any grass that is like special that we can get here? Like stuff that shows up in the actual ranch area that isn't there before. Like besides having the, you know, Cremmy and the cows hanging out here. So this grass I think is like always gonna be nothing but arrows and magic. To help prepare you for what's to come. That's just a heart. And I don't think we get anything for breaking that. She won't talk to us because we're... Well, she'll talk to us, but not that much. Okay, so we're Grasshopper, and now we get to watch the alien cutscene. Or at least just the first 2 seconds of it. So this is just the episode where we're doing all the archery minigames. Except maybe the swamp. I don't know if we'll have time for doing the swamp. Like, that would be kind of rough to deal with. Oh, man. Come on. Good. So does anyone here actually try stopping the aliens while riding around on a horse all the time? Is there anyone that actually does that and doesn't just, you know, hang around at the house and do it from there? Like, the way that they could have made it is they could have just forced you to have to be on Epona the entire time that you're doing it if they wanted to make it so you actually had to do it like this the entire time. Okay, where's the last one? I missed one. Shoot. Oh, that's just over a minute. But I think that's fine. It's fine. I think we still get the thing. You work perfectly together. Here, have this green rupee. Okay, the operation will be tonight. By the way, you're not allowed to use the horse. We're gonna do a demonstration of how I want you to protect everyone, and then you're not gonna be working with the horse. So good luck. Do it your own way. Wait, what was that? I completely just glossed over it. No, it's the Dampy digging one again. So this tree isn't like the round one, so it might be a bit easier to roll into it, but these ones just haven't given us anything. Okay, that's a check right there that I have not done yet. What the heck were bugs again? Man, these trees are all big and they do not move. They feel just so darn stiff. Stop that leg. I keep subconsciously realizing that I'm replacing stuff in my inventory with like the ocarina or the masks. Like, I'm just doing that automatically. I'm not deliberately doing that. It's just my brain is wired to not use the D-pad whatsoever. Okay, money, which we do not need. I'm thinking of checking out this spot over here. I want to check what these guys have, because we don't have any money, though. And they charge quite a bit, don't they? So bugs were spring water. How much is it? Actually, that's a good question, because he's the one who sells it. So if we buy the milk, how much is it? 254 rupees. Man, these guys are ripping us off even more than they were before. Okay, after making a quick withdrawal, let's see if milk is just milk. Yeah, so like the milk that we buy from them seems to be all the same. So that's not anything worth checking. Anyway, since I'm passing by here to get some bugs, why don't we try doing this minigame really quick? Okay, this is actually controlling a lot better. Especially since I got the warm-up doing the whole Octorok things. It's like my skills are just like way more in sync right now. Okay, just wait for them to come by. Like, this is like just the speedrun version of this. Okay, we missed one set of them. So, come on, you stupid crows. I don't want to... These guys are fine because they'll keep on just coming back out. Now we can do one more set of these guys. And then there's the crows. Yeah, there's one of them. And there should be one more. There we go. So I think we have to do this twice as well. But I'm not sure. Oh wow, they really just counted that down like... No, why? Why are you... Why do you do this to me, game? Okay, so we'll get right back to finishing that archery minigame the second time, but for now I wanted to check the bug hole over here. And I also had another idea for things we can do, because I know I was having problems with the whole getting the magic beans thing because of the rain. Okay, that's nice. That's useful to have. The thing is that we actually do have... we do have water that we can use. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. Yeah, because you see, the thing is that the fairies that turn into hot spring water, once that cools down, it's just regular water. So we can use that in place of spring water. We just have to, you know, hang around with it in our inventory a bit, get the magic beans, and then we can go back there and we can get what we need. And to help us pass some time, why don't we try doing this nonsense here? So, I'm ready. We're going to play the counting game. Okay, ready? Close. Well, I have nothing but... How much was that? Oh my gosh. He's charging how much? I looked at that and saw hundreds of rupees. Oh, that makes that so much worse. Perfect. Now it's back to being regular spring water. So now we just need the magic beans. And we can use it to get that chest that's just hanging out in term of the field that's been taunting us this entire time. Okay, how much was it? Okay, so he just doesn't charge us if we just leave and come back. How much is it? 282. Okay. I don't want to hear anything here. That's causing me problems hearing the sound, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I was counting a bit fast there, I could tell. So I think maybe it would just be faster to just leave and come back in and do this. And hopefully this will work a bit better. I just need to get the sound of it in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. My method for counting is just basically mouth out the entire sound that he's making for that. And it works. It just works for me. I just can't have any sort of interfering sounds. All that for a stupid gold Skulltula. Thanks, man. Thanks. Really good stuff. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do... before we end this off, I'm going to get the magic beans. We're going to get the magic beans chest, and if that's nothing, we're going to then do the shooting minigame one more time, and I'm going to cut out most of that, and then we're going to end things off. It's almost night of the first day, so we're just going to plant this and wait for it to turn to night, and then we'll put the water down. I don't want it, like, glitching out in the transition, then saying, oh, you didn't actually use water. Hopefully one of these checks yields something. Otherwise, it is going to begin to get a bit dicey once again. Okay, come on, just gently off the chest. I know you want to just throw yourself off at the highest of velocity. All that for a magic jar. Cool. Okay. Was a little bit tighter that time. I think I just needed to get the second perfect and we'll get the item. Phew. Okay, I'm not sure if I needed to beat my score or not, but... Okay, is there anything to do besides doing the invasion and then whatnot? What else do we have to do? What else do we have to do? Honey and Darling. So 2 more Honey and Darlings we have to do, and then... What else? Save Granny. Save Granny. That's the one thing I almost forgot again. I almost forgot again about saving Granny. Okay, so I made my way all the way to the Deku Palace Grotto here because we never actually activated this one. You know, because it doesn't rain underground. But so we've got the Magic Bean, we've got Spring Water. So now we can complete this check and write this one off from this point. Unless, of course, it ends up being something we actually need. Which would be a small problem. No, we came all this way just for a green rupee. Cool. That's great. Okay, I also just realized something. We have to save Romani Ranch at least 2 times. Because there's the Romani mask check. And then there is also... So there's the Romani mask check, and then there's also a gold rupee that you get sometimes when doing it a second time. The thing is that one's actually a bit RNG, because you either get the gold rupee or you get the hug. Both now, and the hug is honestly good. Perfectly fine reward. Honestly, always happy to get the hug, even if it means I have to like reset and do everything again. I will gladly accept the hug. Okay, so thankfully, Fierce Deity has no problem with just easily cutting that off of his back. Okay, off you go, Sakan, back however you get across there, jumping and climbing over fences. Too bad I can't do that. Oh, wait. So if things get bad, I do have an out. There is an out. Although I do not want to take that out if it comes to that. But we may have to if things go bad this episode. Well, not this episode. Next episode. Okay. So we didn't really get anything this episode. Like, we covered everything. Like, all the remaining checks I think we could do in the mountains. The only one that we couldn't really do was the Goron Elder, but I get the feeling that that isn't going to be factored in as a check since we have, we apparently have the fast, Goron's Lullaby activated. So clearly that just doesn't factor in and we don't have to worry about it. That's my only thought with that. Okay, so next time we finish up with some Romani stuff. We're going to finish doing the Honey and Darling shooting minigame. Not the shooting mini, just mini games in general. And once we have taken care of those, I'll think if there's anything else left that I could check that I might have missed. Otherwise, we might have to resort to what I'm going to call Plan B. So, thank you all so much for watching. May you soar like the amazing falcons you are, and have a wonderful day. Peace out.